Straightaway is open. And here we go, off and running, a main number 1. Mikhail Orlowski leading the way here from pole. Car number 1, rocking the Schumacher. Oh, Reinhardt trying to dive to the inside. Contact made. Watch it, watch it. Oh, man, the guy's slipping and sliding. It's Akio out front, leading the way. Akio making a trip here from Japan, taking advantage of the contact up front. Akio out front, followed by Mark, followed by Mikhail. On to the front straight they go. Akio up front, Mark, Mikhail. 1 minute down, 4 to go. Good battle here, Akio, Mark, Mikhail. Akio, Subu out front, leading the way. Mark, followed by Mikhail. Mark trying to dive to the inside there. Akio keeping that door shut. Mikhail sitting back, best spot to be. Sometimes third spot, the place to be. Something happened out front. Well, bam, he's going to be right there. Akio out front. Excellent battle here out front, top 3. Down the straightaway they go. Mark thinking about taking a look to the inside on the brakes, nothing there. We got 3 minutes to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Modified AMA number 1. Akio, Mark, followed by Mikhail. Then it's going to be Lucas Urbane behind them. Mark on the curbing there, getting it crossed up. Great driving there by Mikhail, keeping it clean. Mark trying to wide line there, nothing there. On to the back straight. Reinhardt trying to the inside. Oh, no! Reinhardt getting into the back of Akio Sabu. Cleaning them out there. Both heavy contact in the outside wall. Mikhail Orlowski to the front. Orlowski taking advantage of that. Watch it on the front straight, guys. Watch it on the front straight. Urbane going to Anthony Brunette from the 8 to the 3. Simon Lauder from the 9 to the 4. Three down, 2 to go. It is Orlowski out front, second Urbane. .145 to go. Orlowski out front. Second spot, Lucas. 3 spot, Anthony, Simon, Yelich, Grosskamp from the 11 to the 5. 1:20 to go. Arlene down the straightaway right now. Arlene across the line right behind Eric. Thank you very much. Second spot. Here's Lucas. Anthony in third. We got 4 down, 1 to go. It is Orlowski out front. He got straightaway lead right now on Lucas, followed by Anthony, Simon, Yillis, Ronald, Yannick, Dominic, Eric. .30 seconds to go. Orlowski out front, leading the way. 2-second lead. Anthony, Simon, Yillis, Ronald, Yannick, Dominic, and Eric. .15 seconds to go. Mikhail out front. Down the back straight, he's going to go 1 more lap. Lucas Urbane second, Anthony 3. Oh, man, Anthony having a battle here with Simon. Time has finished. Race to the finish line. Finish the lap you're on. These guys racing them to the line. As they come around, it wasn't clean, it wasn't fast, but it's done. Mikhail Orlowski taking a win. Lucas, Anthony, Simon, Yilis, Ronald, Yannick, Dominic, and Eric.
So FlySky A-main #1 in the modified class. It was a very dramatic race for the spectators. Lucas, I don't know how it was from your perspective, but many things happened on track. Tell me what you noticed and how your race was.
Well, yeah, for sure it was eventful, but I sort of called it with a few mates around the track that when it's cold like this with these tires, the very first laps are very tricky and difficult. You never know if you have the grip or not. And it opens up for opportunities and excitement and such, and yeah, and people try to go for it. And I mean, I got really lucky because I was leading for, I don't know, 5-6 corners, and then I thought I had the grip, and I turned in and my car just spun. So I lost the lead again. I was like P5 or something. I tried to catch the guys in front, and then they crashed again. Eric and Ronald got together. I think Mark and Aki also got together in a straight in a spectacular way. So I mean, that's the story. Because it opens up for opportunities, people go for it, and this is bound to happen. So yeah.
Yeah, and then we also had some clouds. The temperature was dropping a little bit down. It was windy, so that may also have affected the tires' performance.
Yeah, exactly. Because also we sit quite a long time on the grid. We try to have some warm up, but by the time we set the grid and we make the announcement for the start, the tire temp cools drops down, and yeah, you have to guess how much grip you have the first few corners. It makes it exciting. It's very hard for us, but at the same time, yeah, again, it opens up for opportunities, and yeah, it's the name of the game. It's not easy.
Yeah, thank you, Lucas, for your opinion. Mark, tell me what happened from your perspective. I think in the first lap you tried, in the first or second lap you tried to make a pass on Michael, and yeah, what happened next?
Yeah, I could see that he struggled a lot in the first lap, so I was right behind him, and then in the double right he was a little bit off, and I was just on my line, and then kind of he closed back in, and my car was right there, so it was like a 50-50, and then yeah, we lost 2 spots, but my car felt pretty good, and then I think, I don't know who was second, I think Lucas made a mistake, and then was Aki on the lead, and yeah, I had Michael behind me, and I was just a lot faster than Akio, tried to be behind him all the time, and then onto the straight I saw I have a good line. I was always almost next to him. I could see I had a lot more top speed than him. I went to the inside, actually. I just checked also the video, and he tried to protect, but I was already on like at least half of his car, and then he drove to the left, and I went kind of straight. So we had a big contact, flew the car off the track, and yeah, it was not 100% my fault, also not his fault, but it was just a shitty accident, and yeah, I wish it wouldn't happen because my car felt pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it was a big shunt then. Both cars flew into the wall and the race was finished. But until then, it was really a great show to see Akio, Mark and Michael going for it. It was a great show. So we hope to see something like this tomorrow again with a better ending for you guys then. But thank you for the moments on track. And
go back to work now.
Yeah, just prepare the car for tomorrow. Michael Orlowski, he won the race. Michael, a lot of things happened on track. Tell me your perspective, because it was a real thriller for the spectators since a long time.
Yeah, I guess it was a bit more interesting for everyone else, so pretty stressful for me. I knew the temperature is low, so we tried to get the tire to work quickly with the tire prep, but it's really cold and sitting on the grid for a long time, not able to make a fast lap, and then Mark just putting his car on the track on the grid, which is very, very risky, but in this condition it looks like it paid off a lot, because he had more grip than everyone else at the beginning. And yeah, he got tagged by Mark, went a little bit wide, but tried to defend, and yes, I guess he had more grip, I had less, so it can happen. And then yeah, car was getting good, and better. Got to third behind Mark and Akio, and I could see Mark is really aggressive behind Akio, so I thought for sure I don't want to tag Mark and fall behind, and I'll just wait, because there was a lot of time in the run, and always at the end I'm the quickest. And yeah, then the big crash, unfortunate for both Mark and Akio. And then I had Lucas behind me, but the pace in the car was there, so I could just pull away. But yeah, it was an eventful final, I think. we haven't had one like that.
So when you drove behind Aki and Mark, you waited for something to happen, or what would have been your plan if nothing would happen in the front? Because I mean, overtaking both of them would also have been a tough job for you.
Yeah, the difficult part was not to lose the temperature in the tires. I had to push, but I was letting off in certain areas where I knew that I need to leave a little bit of space, and just punching it out of the corners, drifting a little bit, heating up the tire, and my pace was very good. And I think towards the end I probably could have made some passes, or depends. I don't know. I don't know what was my plan. I was just driving behind Mark because he had good pace and Aki was very defensive. And sometimes, like Scotty says, the third spot is the place spot to be. So then at the end this was perfect, and it doesn't matter how you win, but I'm glad I got the first final.
Okay, so thank you for the great show on track. Michael Orlowski, he will have 2 more shots tomorrow to seal the overall victory here at the season opener in the Netherlands. And we wish you all a nice remaining evening, and thank you for watching our live streams. We will be online tomorrow again for you, and you will not miss anything which will happen here in the Netherlands.